Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing Balade Sauvage by Dior. This was released in 2018 and the nose behind the fragrance is Francois Demachy. So, I may have gotten the name of the fragrance mispronounced. Sorry about that. It is what it is. In the opening, I get a luxurious yet synthetic vibe, which is definitely coming from the fig, petitgrain, and ozonic notes. It's not sickly synthetic, it's still nice, but it's definitely worth noting. Thankfully, that synthetic vibe only lasts 15 minutes or so. After that, I get a great C accord that comes in. In the mid, I get fig and C notes. They complement each other well, and it doesn't have that synthetic vibe that I mentioned in the opening. You'll definitely be rewarded of other reminded of other fragrances, such as Acqua Parma's Fico de Amalfi and Diptyque's Philosykos. So it's not anything too original. In the base, I get more of what's in the mid. It doesn't change much for me, but that's okay. I think that it smells good, but it's nothing too special, and I get a tiny hint of that woodiness that's listed in the note breakdown, but it's barely detectable off my skin. The fragrance has like a ton of notes, like pebbles, I think like something like sun, solar notes, something like that. At least that's what's listed on Fragrantica. I think this fragrance is good. It's fruity and fresh, but it's nothing I haven't smelled before. Therefore, I have to talk about the similarities that this has to other fragrances. I think this is comparable to, like I said, Philosykos, or Fico de Amalfi, or other fig fragrances, but those are the two that come to mind immediately. And when I was wearing it, those are the two I was like, I kind of get a Philosykos, kind of get a Fico de Amalfi vibe. It doesn't have that much of a similarity to something like Fig Tea, or Yesterday Haze. I don't really get those vibes, but definitely Philosykos and Fico de Amalfi. So, in comparing those, it's not as good as Philosykos. That is, as of now, the Eau de Parfum of Philosykos is my favorite fig. And it's not as good as Fico de Amalfi. It doesn't have sort of the effervescent aquatic nature that Fico de Amalfi sometimes has. Like, you spray it on, it's like, almost like pops. It's a pop. This is a little subdued. It almost has the softness of Philosykos and then the tropical vibe of Fico de Amalfi. But it just doesn't work compared to those two fragrances. I'd rather wear, Philosykos and Fico de Amalfi much over this. I'm not a big fan of the first 15 minutes of this. It's not that bad with the synthetic nature, but it is still synthetic, noticeably so. The mid and the base are better, but they're distinguishable enough. But I don't know, it's definitely good, but there's just better scents out there if you're looking for a fig scent. I would not recommend having this in my collection. I'm probably gonna end up buying Philosykos sometime this year, or a bigger decant of what I already have now of that fragrance. So, yeah, that's my, I would not have this in it. A decant, I would not have it as a bottle, and I finished my sample that I had. So, not rebuying this one. My rating on this is a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back for another video. Bye.